Joined by head coach Joe Giordano. Really a couple of errors in the second, and Gold was on his game today for Georgia Tech.
We knew he was going to be good, and he was today. He made some big pitches and some counts that he needed to win, and he did a great job. On the those two errors were kind of tough. I mean, that was a tough play for Charles to make, and the safety squeeze at home. That's a do or die play. It's either you make it or not. So I can't fault Aaron for that. We kept the ball up a little bit too much today, and this is one of the best, if not the best, hitting team in the ACC. And we battled back a little bit, but we just can't give opportunities like that to such a good club.
You mentioned battling back. This is a Georgia Tech team that hasn't lost at all when leading after 7, and you guys got it to where you had the tying run on base.
Yeah, I mean, ideal situation. We made a decision. That was my final decision walking out the door, is to pinch hit Ronnie for Johnson at third base, and he ends up hitting the 2-run homer, and he's at the plate again. With a runner on in the ninth. So you're right. It's a matter of a hit here or a hit there. They scored their last two on that 2-strike, 2-out base hit to score the 4 runs in the second inning. So it's one pitch is the difference in the game.
Joe, what did you see at that play at the plate there? I believe it was the 4th.
Well, I from my perspective, and I can see it there, I thought, the umpire was coming in there just a little bit late, and Frank made a great slide. I felt that he got his hand in before the tag, and, there was an obviously disagreement in the call. And I went out and, I just kind of kicked the plate a little bit, and I was, thrown out. And, I think I deserved a little bit more leniency there. But what are you going to do? But that could have been, again, it's difference in a ball game.
It really seems in the ACC there's such a fine line between winning or losing, and you see it from the standings and how bunched up everybody is.
Yeah, every weekend is a dogfight, and we're right there. And I try and tell my guys that we had a couple run lead going late into Sunday's game against Clemson. And taking into consideration that TJ didn't throw the first 4 weekends, and us battling a couple of things internally, I like where we're at. I wish we would win a couple more games, but I'd like to see an ACC schedule that was tougher than ours this first 5 weekends. 4 out of the 5 teams were in the top 25. So, we're hanging tough. We're battling now. The game tomorrow or Sunday, depending on when we play, is a huge game for us. It's as close to a must-win as we've had this year.
Good luck, Joe.
Thank you.